Welcome to QR Codes for Realtors and You. My name is Judy Horn and I work with my husband Nelson Horn. We're realtors in the greater Palm Springs area. What is a QR code? QR stands for Quick Response. Think of this quick response code as a two-dimensional barcode that can contain many different types of information that you can present in many different ways. QR codes can be read instantly from smartphones that have the correct application. The opportunities for use in the real estate market are endless. How were they invented? QR codes were invented in Japan by a subsidiary of Toyota Motors to help identify car parts. Once people recognize encoding links to the web, these took off in Japan first and then in other East Asian countries. Where does one get a QR code reader for their phone? I've presented some opportunities here on the screen for you to get these codes, or you could also just Google them. Now, let's talk about how to create them and how one is going to use them. Search Google for QR code generators. You'll find tons of them. Or try BTAG QR generator as shown on this screen. When you generate your code, you're going to have many opportunities for saving in different formats. Here are two formats I suggest you look at strongly. The GIF format. If you're going to be using it on the web or email, GIF is by far your best choice. Or EPS format for print media, because it can be scaled to any size, even if you're using a 16-foot billboard, and you will not lose any of the fidelity. Now, once you know how to generate them, how are you going to use them? The how is only limited by your creativity. You could have a decal made, place it on your car, which points to your website. Remember, in doing this, you need at least 10 inches by 10 inches so that cars passing by can scan while on the road. You may want to put them on side riders pointing to your website. You may want to put them in print ads or put them on giveaways such as t-shirts, pads, calendars, etc. If you're going to be using a QR code, use them correctly. These codes are so new that you may want to put a little notation above them if you use them in your print ads telling people what they are. Make sure that they're readable for whatever context you're placing them in. 175 pixels by 175 for web and email. Again, 10 by 10 inches for outdoor usage. Make sure you always test them before you use them. Think about tracking your QR codes. If you use a program such as Google Analytics, adding a bit of text after the pointing a URL to them will help you figure out how much traffic came from the QR code. See the example below. Sounds like a lot of work. Is it worth it? Only you can decide that. For consumers in the know, this may separate you from the crowd of realtors as being someone who is worth doing business with. I'm Judy Horn, and I hope you've enjoyed this presentation.